Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Coaster Cheetah video, and in this video I will be discussing and giving my full thoughts on SeaWorld Orlando and Busch Gardens Tampa's new coaster announcements, those being Penguins Trek and Phoenix Rising, both coming in 2024. And these are both B&M family coasters, and I'm honestly really excited about this. I think both these parks needed this, because, SeaWorld Orlando, I feel like this coaster will be a stepping stone between Grover and Icebreaker, which I think they needed. And Busch Gardens Tampa, it has Cobra's Curse, Air Grover, but without Sand Serpent now, they did need another family coaster in my opinion, so I'm very glad with these announcements, and I'm very excited for both. So first off, I will be going over Penguins Trek, and yeah, to start off with this, I really like the trains actually. Even though it's just standard seating, they look pretty nice, and it's kind of strange to see two seats across on a B&M coaster. But, yeah, honestly, the coaster itself just looks great. It looks like it's going to have maybe a little dark ride section, and it's going to have the end thing like the Wild Arctic attraction had that this coaster is replacing, if you didn't know. SeaWorld Orlando used to have a dark ride, and now Penguins Trek will be replacing it. So at the end of the ride, there will be a big reveal of the penguin enclosure with all of them. So that's going to be great, amazing for families. SeaWorld really needs this. I feel like it's going to look great in the park. The track color looks really, awesome, like the pearly white track. It looks great, honestly. And, what better way to bring in families than theming a roller coaster after penguins, am I right? Yeah, this just looks fun. 2 launches, I'm pretty sure. And, yeah, it looks great. I really hope that SeaWorld does not slack off on the theming for this, and this also applies to Phoenix Rising. But yeah, I really think that they have learned their lesson with the Pantheon missed opportunity, and they don't want to do that again. But yeah, I'm glad that these B&Ms are being built. I feel like B&M going into the family coaster market is awesome. Competition is always awesome. And yeah, glad SeaWorld is working with them a lot recently. And my full thoughts on Penguins Trek, I think it honestly looks great. The concept art looks incredible. The queue line even, it looks great. It actually looks like you are in, some Arctic, laboratory for research or something like that. I'm a big fan of it. But, of course, I am more excited for Phoenix Rising, which is a new B&M family inverted coaster coming to Busch Gardens Tampa, and the reason I'm more excited is because Busch Gardens Tampa is my home park. While SeaWorld Orlando is my secondary home park, I still do think that Phoenix Rising will be better than Penguins Trek. I think, they only gave us one concept image for this so far, which I am a little not happy about, but I feel like what SeaWorld parks are doing recently is they're giving, just a few things at first, and then they release the full, animated POV and the full, big announcement, hey, come ride this at a certain date, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, the concept picture that we got makes this coaster look amazing. It looks beautiful. The whole surrounding looks beautiful. This coaster is replacing a lot of things, though. It's replacing the Phoenix swing. It's replacing a couple little kiddie rides, I believe, which might just be located somewhere else in the park, but it is also, most importantly, replacing Sand Serpent, which was their mock Wild Mouse coaster, and truthfully, I hated that coaster, and now this is great in my opinion, because now Busch Gardens Tampa literally has no bad coasters. Obviously, Air Grover is, it's a good kiddie coaster, but, you can't really call it bad, because it's a kiddie coaster, but still, they are going to have no bad coasters, and, so this is going to have a max speed of 44 miles per hour, a minimum height requirement of 42 inches, which will be great. A lot of kids will be allowed on this coaster, which is always great. And yeah, this just looks so fun, and we haven't gotten confirmation yet whether it's going to be a lift or a launch. I personally have heard that it's going to be a launch, and I really hope that is the case. I wouldn't be too disappointed if it was a lift, but yeah, a launch would be very good in my opinion. So yeah, obviously this is going in the Phoenix and the Sand Serpent plot of land, and a little bit behind there. There's some space behind there that they're going to be putting it. And yeah, they didn't, honestly, this was kind of out of nowhere. I feel like a lot of us knew that they were getting a coaster, but not until the night before they posted a picture of a construction hat saying Busch Gardens 2024, and that's pretty much when we knew, and then we got the announcement the day after. So yeah, this is very exciting. honestly, there's not a lot of work with this, but I do really think this is a good like coaster for the park. And I do have something to actually point out real quick. I don't think this is gonna happen at all, but when I saw this, something I thought about was, are they removing Montu soon? And I know that's a shocker, but why else would they give Busch Gardens Tampa another invert? I don't know. I was just thinking maybe, and not soon as in like soon, but just maybe in a couple years minimum. But I really still don't think that's gonna happen. Montu, unless there's something going on behind the scenes with it. I mean, it's not a rough ride at all. They're maintaining it. They've maintained it amazingly over the years. And it's arguably the best invert in the world, so I would not want to see that go. However, it's just a thought that popped in my head that I thought I would share with all of you. So yeah, this coaster looks great. I'm so excited to have it at my home park. I think family coasters are just very fun. Again, I really hope this has a launch, not confirmed though. And I would also like to mention that this is pretty much a one of a kind. There are 2 of these coasters in China, but they are both clones, and they are modeled after the Vekoma Freedom Flyer model. So this is going to be totally original. And in the concept art, I mean, we didn't see a lot, but it looks great. It has around like a little over 1,800 feet of track. And I am just overall very excited for this to be coming to my home park. It's going to be miles better than Sand Serpent, which is just like, I wouldn't even ride Sand Serpent when I went to the park. Now I will definitely have to ride this whenever I go to the park. And yeah, I really cannot wait. This is going to be very unique, and it's going to be an amazing chance for B&M to put that out there that they mean business when it comes to the family coaster market. Well, anyways, guys, in the comments down below, please tell me what you think of these 2 announcements. Also, if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.